Well, we're live now, Court of Owls. So
I don't even
welcome.
know what we're doing.
Yeah, neither do I. Welcome to the Geeks.
I just want to tell Steve we could one day try this.
Sean's like, one day we should come on and both be wearing these, and then Will's like, live.
And I'm like, let's just go live. Here we go. There you go. So now you guys can wear your Court of Owls masks.
We are the Court of Owls. Listen to us.
Is that what they say?
We run society.
Is that what they do?
Well, this is Steve keeping it green.
Well, this is Sean keeping it. I don't know. I still haven't come up with a new tag for this year, which I'm gonna have to at some point come up with a new tag.
2023 tagline.
Yeah. How you know what? I don't even know what to say.
Sean, is that a shirt with your logo, or is that a Create shirt? Or did you make that shirt?
I had a girl make it for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
she
cool.
was she's a sewer at my job, and she kind of just made it up. I was like, do whatever. I didn't give a shit.
That's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, she was cool. She did a good job. She did my Jedi one too, the one that has Jedi on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it looks like the Supreme.
Yeah. She did that one for me. How's everybody's week? I guess.
Why are you asking me like that?
I don't know.
Because he already knows that I was already bitching.
Because our conversation before this was kind of like, oh my god.
I've had a rough week. I had like today was a good day. Like I'm not going to complain about today, but I am exhausted. Like I've been up. It's going to be 20 plus hours or 20 hours soon. By the time the show ends, we'll almost be hitting a 24-hour cycle that I've been awake. Because as my wife keeps reminding me, I've pushed Mia into rowing, and it's a huge time commitment. So it's a lot. And then she's got now in this half of the school year a lot of full weekend, they call them regattas. As Jenny said, I picked the bougiest sport I could have found in the state of Florida, because everybody's wearing like Harvard and Princeton and Dartmouth sweatshirts and stuff, and
you're playing around too much with the cosmos a little, because you moved to Florida where alligators are everywhere, and you're like, why don't I put my kid in the sport where she's in the water?
Go in the lake there, yeah.
Crazy.
So we drove down to Sarasota today. It's about a 2-hour drive from us for this thing. It was all day and then 2 hours back. So I mean, it was just a long day. So that just had a really busy week. I didn't really watch anything. I didn't get to The Last of Us yet. So I'm gonna watch episodes 2 and 3 tomorrow. I heard it was good. Sean, am I right?
You are right, okay. Steve. I know you're not watching it, but it is a hero so far, Steve. It is amazing.
What's up, Gregory?
It's also been really hard to not read spoilers. Like it's like so and so died in episode 2, and I was like, I'm not clicking it, because they don't put in the title, who it is. Right. They just say, and so Al, enough. Already.
Oh man, I had to show this one. This was Al's first comment before we even went live. Al's comment. Fly, Eagles fly, Steve. Big weekend. But yeah, watch football.
Your boys do or die.
God, the best part was like,
what's up, James?
What's like we have a coworker who's big on the Cowboys. Like this dude showed up to work on Friday with a Cowboys jacket, Cowboy fucking hat, Cowboy shirt, Cowboy shoes, all the shit.
Cowboy shoes.
Telling you, yeah. Well, they had little fucking the Cowboy star on the side of them. I don't know,
Hey, I'm sorry, Steve. No. Keep going.
I'm just saying, decked out to the nines, and then it was like, come Monday, this was nowhere to be seen. He wouldn't even show his face.
He had the day off of work. He was just hiding. You know what though? I did that myself once. So I got to experience Bears Packers in Green Bay once. It was a fantastic game. The Green Bay Lambeau Field is insane. Like I don't think I've ever experienced anything like Lambeau Field. But the Bears were up at halftime. Like it was like 24-10. And like it was super cold. So I had this big coat on and stuff, but I had a Bears jersey and stuff underneath. And man, we're up 24-10. I'm taking the coat off. I'm flashing the jersey. We're in a sea of green. I'm like, oh, Bear, we're gonna win. And this is during the Favre era. Favre comes in, 3 tutties. Boom. Coat comes back on, zipped up. I just sit there in the stands. It's like, yeah. Just kind of kept quiet the rest of the game.
It was a good game though. It was fun to watch. I don't know what they were doing on that last play. That was interesting. Yeah. Like watching Ezekiel Elliott just get run over was the funniest thing I've seen.
Zeke as your center. Yeah. So well, good luck.
Then he chucks down 8 yards on like, what are you doing? I don't know.
Dak is not great. I'm gonna just put it out there. I've had a problem with Dak for the last couple. I don't think Dak is great either. I think Dak is basic at best.
Yeah, he's an above average quarterback, but he's not elite, and he can't win you a Super Bowl.
He can't win you.
He needs a team built around him that can build him a Super Bowl. And with going down,
I don't even think he can do it then.
I mean, he has his moments. I mean, I don't know, but. Steve, James wants to know, is it Con Air tonight?
Damn, he got it fast, and there's the title right there.
There you go, Con Air. There you go. All right.
Quick. I thought that one was going to take a little bit longer. But real quick, I also enjoyed seeing Skip Bayless eat some crow. Fuck Skip Bayless. And then also I love seeing Stephen A. Smith and his reactions to the Cowboy losing. I think that's hilarious. So,
Skip Bayless has been eating crow for so goddamn long at this point.
No, Skip Bayless is one thing, but Shannon Sharp trying to fight the entire Memphis Grizzlies team at the Laker game. Did you watch that shit?
Hey, you don't want to you don't want to with Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna tell you right now, even big ass Steven Adams, listen, Shannon Sharp gonna give it to you. So
that's a big dude.
I ain't fucking with like real shit, man. Like yo, Shannon Sharp a big motherfucker, dog. Like listen. I don't give a fuck what Steven Adams thought he was going to do. He was about to get his ass whipped. I'm going to tell you that shit.
I think he would have taken out that whole Grizzlies team.
Yo,
he would have done WWE. Al was talking earlier. Anybody's watching the Royal Rumble. There you go. That's the Royal Rumble I would want to see. Shannon Sharp in the ring by himself and the Grizzlies coming out.
I love Shannon Sharp, but yeah, his love for LeBron is a little too much for me sometimes. But you know what? I get it.
It's ridiculous.
I understand it. You know what I mean? I they want him to be the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but like I give him second best. I'm gonna give him second best.
Here's the thing, because it's something that I've been pontificating on. I'm using big words today.
You are. Yeah.
And like LeBron's gonna take the scoring title from Kareem, right?
Yes.
And everybody's like, well, that makes LeBron the GOAT, right? Well, how does it make LeBron the GOAT when we didn't think Kareem was the GOAT with the scoring title? You know what I mean? Like, there's more to the body of work. Kareem has, I think, more titles than LeBron. Kareem had the scoring title. Kareem was probably as dominant during that era. And we didn't even think Kareem is the GOAT at this moment, right? It's still MJ. But because he takes a scoring title, like all of a sudden, like we're supposed to be like in awe, and I'm like, no,
I don't think. I think
it's just empty stats
to me. And again, this is such a question of questions, and I mean an answer of answers. Everybody's gonna have their own take on it, so it never really matters at the end of the day because we're always still gonna have this debate. Years from now, people, the younger
millennials are different. Yep.
Yeah, the younger millennials feel like LeBron is one of the greatest players they've ever seen. Again, they didn't see
because he is one of the greatest players they've ever seen.
Yeah, they didn't see the shit that we see. So,
yeah, but you know what? The thing too that pisses me off Kobe ahead of him.
Let me finish. As I watch LeBron, I don't think LeBron is great because LeBron had to fucking win titles with 3 other fucking teams. So Michael only won it with one fucking team. Tim Duncan won it with one team. Kareem,
Kobe.
I mean, granted, it was ABA, NBA thing, like that's fine. Milwaukee, you know, I mean, that was different. Magic, one team. Like I can't give greatness to a motherfucker who's traveled around multiple different teams to win championships. I
Well,
can't give.
He just
I
goes from
can't give
super
him
team
more
to
credit.
super team. Do.
people will argue that the Cavs championship wasn't a super team, and he did beat that Golden State team, even though that Golden State team shouldn't have lost because
which is fine.
Draymond should have never been ejected and all that kind of stuff. But
Agreed, but does Draymond really significant?
James Sports Geeks, he's plugging his ears. Sorry, James.
You gotta hey, hang in with me, James. I don't know hardly anything about basketball, so I'm just along for the ride too.
But a little like I'm saying, like I mean, again, I think our agreement on the greatest of all time is what we agree on. We both agree on.
I think it's Michael, and I think one is Mike. I think two is Kobe.
I'll be honest. I'll actually give LeBron second. Like I will because he's.
I will when he gets one more. He needs one more.
That's my thing a little. That he's not gonna ever get that one more. That's the thing. I don't think
he might if he leaves LA.
I don't think he will. I'm sorry.
He might if he leaves LA. You never know.
And Al, I'll be honest with you, I won't because I don't give a shit about LeBron. Never put me in a position where I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker did. Like he never put me in a position where I'm like, oh man, this dude is amazing. I think LeBron is great, but I don't think LeBron is like amazing to me. He does amazing shit. His body, because technology and medicine is so much different now. You can take care of your body and you can last this long. But man, he's never had that Achilles tear. He's never had those moments. And granted, hey, his body is fucking amazing. Like he is a god. Like literally, I've never seen a motherfucker like that.
Yeah, he's an Adonis. He's got I mean,
but Space Jam 2 sucked ass. So
and we love Space Jam. Space Jam 1.
Space Jam 1 is
Oscar
a guilty pleasure. They use 2D animation, okay? I still like going back and seeing some of that.
All right. Let's move on. We got James saying.
I wanted to see. Gregory said The Legends of Vox Machina is fucking amazing this season. Love it. I'm so upset that they only give you 3 episodes. It's still great though. Every
is
week.
it only 3 episodes, or is it
3 episodes a week? So it's 6 episodes in now.
Okay.
But it's phenomenal. Again, I love first season. I think this season is doing amazing right now. So,
and has anybody caught up on Mara Kingstown?
Mara Kingstown, Steve. God damn it! They're giving to me. They're giving to me week to week.
I know. That's why I'm waiting.
I'm so upset, but I'm gonna watch it week to week.
I can't. I'm so tired of the week to week. It's killing me.
I need something to watch.
Well, see, like this last week was easy for me because I ended up having to switch and work the night shift. So I was going in at 3:00, coming home at 10, 11, somewhere around there. So I would just come home and game for a couple hours and go to bed. So I didn't really watch hardly anything this week.
I watched You People.
The Netflix one?
Oh, hero. It is fucking phenomenal. It was great. It was great because they have Jonah Hill has a podcast with the girl that's on there. I'm not sure she's considered a girl, but like she's a lesbian, but like she's cool. I've seen her in other shows. She does like I think she has an HBO show, but their podcast. If their podcast was real, it'd be a great fucking podcast, like real shit. And I love what they were talking about, and I just loved everything. It's the talk of white people and black people, and it's the talk of what's uncomfortable and how it feels. But they made it funny, but they made it good. Eddie Murphy played a really straight character. I thought he did a phenomenal job. I would have loved to see funny Eddie, but he did a great job. Laura London and Jonah Hill's chemistry was fucking great. Was really great. And God damn it, Alil, the culture of sneakers and just hip hop and sneaker stores and everything that was put into the show, it was great to me. And I do not like Kenya Barris, but God damn it, he did a phenomenal job. and goddamn it, I got to give him.
I was shocked you watched it because I know how much you do not like Kenya Barris.
I am not a fan of him, but at the same time, he did a.
I mean, it's the same argument we had with Blackish. You just like as good as the show was, you were still picking it apart.
And the Coming to America sequel too. He directed that. And you didn't like that either.
That was terrible. But this fucking hero, it was phenomenal. I loved every single bit of it. And it really deserves a part 2. It's like Meet the Fockers with black people and white people, and it's uncomfortable. But it's not uncomfortable because if you know, and like it was just a really great movie. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Will you be there opening day to see Kenya Barris's next film?
What was that be?
The official reboot of Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god. Is that really happening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I will not. I mean, it's nothing against him. I just do not have any excitement.
But Dorothy's going to be living in Inglewood this time around. So it's going to be it's going to be
I hate this person. I hate this person. Not say hate. Hate is a strong word. I do not like this person, but I feel like Lin-Manuel Miranda would have did a great job with Wizard of Oz. Because
how do you hate Lin-Manuel Miranda?
I don't hate him, but he is annoying to me. Like
it's because Hamilton like hit and it's Sean's last name, so he already felt some type of way.
It's not Hamilton.
And then the music was just
Sean, are you
everywhere for
to
all time.
Alexander Hamilton?
If I pull my roots, I probably fucking would be. I'll be honest. I'm scared to pull those roots because I guess I'm pretty sure that he's probably a fucking ancestor. He probably enslaved my family and probably spread his seed all over
man.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
That's where the deep-seated hatred for Lin-Manuel Miranda comes from.
We opened up some doors.
You did. I don't even want to pull my roots thing because I've been watching that shit on Facebook. And I've been watching like little, they do those little like 4-minute clips. They had like Julia Roberts, or she had like
like where you like ancestry and stuff.
Yeah, she had like a really weird like connection with Martin Luther King. It was like, what the fuck?
I can see it.
Wasn't Edward Norton related to someone? Like
I don't know.
But Edward Norton's related to I think Pocahontas.
Something. Rebecca Hall is fucking black. I was like, what? Her mom is like straight black. Yeah. But Rebecca Hall just did a movie called Patient. It was something. But it was about a black woman who wanted to be white. And back in the day, black people, light-skinned, super light-skinned black people tried to pull themselves off of being black because in that era, like how you were judged. But some black people actually made themselves white, and her lineage went back, and they pull her information, and it was like mulatto, and she was like, "What the fuck?" So like her mom was, if you look at her mom is like straight black. You could tell she's black, but I guess they never really kind of used it. And Rebecca Hall, like she really kind of. It's very interesting, man. It fucked me up a little bit because you look at her, you're like, damn, maybe she do look a little bit black. But real shit, it's crazy how always he'll pull.
You haven't done like the ancestry or anything like that.
Nah, I don't want to do it.
I have. So that was the crazy things. Like looking through my family history, that it was like everybody was like Irish and Italian, right? But then my dad was adopted, so like. My whole dad's side of the family is like, yeah, you guys are Irish as fuck, but like, I'm not blood related to any of you. Like we share a last name, but that's just through the legal process. So
I thought you were gonna say you had an ancestor, David Duke.
Why?
Just
you're probably more closely related to David Duke than me.
I doubt that.
But
did you?
Yeah, no, it's way worse. But it's way worse than that because I'm like mostly like German, so it's like, oh
God. You know what? It tells us everything now.
I'm like, oh no, we are the problem.
So I wasn't that far off in my comment.
But now, Steve, I don't even want to open up Pandora's box if I pull that shit, man. It might pull out some whole crazy shit. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear about any of this shit. So, but it's very interesting, you know what I mean? And I thought that was I watched that this week. I didn't watch anything else. That was really it. No movies or anything like that. I don't think that were good. Yeah, just the basic stuff. So
how about you, Steve?
Working and gaming. That's been my week. It's
been
been
playing, you haven't played anything new, right? You're still playing.
No, I went back to the old well of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I've just been mulling through that, and I'm like addicted, man. I'm just like
to Valhalla.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I already beat it once before, so I put it on easy mode, and now I'm just running through the game, kicking the shit out of everybody. So it's a lot. I don't really have to worry about dying. So
it's a nice new really coming out for a while, right? I mean, I know Hogwarts is coming out. I know GoldenEye is out on the Xbox, but it's only single player on the Xbox and multiplayer on the Switch.
Really? Is it free on the Switch or no?
I believe if you have the N64 Game Pass, like, so it's not free. I think that's like $60 for the year for their to get all the games, like the NES, SNES, and 64 games. So I think it's on there for
Who wants to play GoldenEye campaign mode?
That's what came out for the Xbox. So if you have it for Game Pass, you could play GoldenEye's campaign mode, and it looks nicer. I mean, they did upscale everything, and it's in 3:4 and or 4:3. I'm sorry, aspect ratio, and it looks nice, but I didn't care. I was just like, I'm shocked that of all systems, you don't have it through Xbox Live to play multiplayer. Just shocked me that Rare didn't get that put through, but whatever. But yeah, there's no new games that I have heard about at all.
Diablo 4. Ooh, when did that come out? I watched that trailer again this last week. I'm just
but when does that come out?
Like June.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing in the next few months.
Doesn't Hogwarts come out in like March or something?
It does, but I said that was it. It was Hogwarts, and that was it. And
you gonna play that?
I don't know. Alex wants it for the PlayStation, so we'll see. Like, if I can.
Sean, how about you? You know, there's gonna be some fucking multiplayer shit in there.
Maybe later, but I'll buy it.
Right now, they said it's only a single player.
That always changes down the line.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure, because if it's single player, then I'm gonna let him get on the PlayStation and let him play it, because it just makes sense. Because he's got the PlayStation 5 in his room, so
it'd be awesome if they did some sort of multiplayer in there, and you could like go to each other's schools and shit,
or even just be in classes together and stuff, and like you're in school.
It's so amazing to me that they did not make it multiplayer. It makes no sense.
We grew up, we graduated school, grew up, got jobs so that we could go home and get online and go to school.
We're in school, yeah.
Pretend we're going to school.
We're gonna go to fucking school.
we're in wizard school, so
forget it, because yeah. I wish they had Sean. Also wish they had could you imagine? Why don't they just hire us so we can pitch
ideas?
Tom Clancy's Breakpoint, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but do it like Jedi.
Yeah, they're not hiring.
You just a fucking
they're not hiring.
Oh, damn.
They're letting people go. As a matter of fact, they're fucking cutting jobs and shit.
It's I think they fail at a lot of the games like that. Even your Gotham Knights game, and the fact that it was 3-player versus 4-player makes no sense to me whatsoever.
So stupid.
You have 4 main characters. I don't understand.
No, it was only 2-player. Wasn't it? Wasn't it 2-player during the campaign?
You're right. I think the campaign was 2-player, but you could play 3-player for like the assaults and stuff.
You could play 4-player with the assaults, but you could only do 2.
Was it 4-player?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was 3. Okay, well then whatever. Still, the fact that you can't play all.
Yeah, but the assaults are like, and the other thing that like sucks about Gotham Knights, one of the worst things about it was like the motorcycle. Like you drive it, and it would like look like you were driving fast, but it felt like you were driving so fucking slow. Like there was like wind and shit, and like the capes and all that, and like the tires are fucking flying, but you're just like, like, the fuck is this?
I mean, it makes sense though, because you don't want to go too fucking fast. You lose control and fucking be driving all over the place. So.
Who cares? Then get better.
I was gonna say,
control your shit.
You have racing games and stuff and motorcycles. Like you just combine those kind of things.
Yeah, there was nothing to the driving in that game. Like you didn't have to hit your brakes going into corners. You didn't do shit. You could just mosey on through. Like Sean, some of the best times that we had playing Ghost Recon was when one of us was driving and the other 3 were in the back shooting shit up. And the person driving was like losing control and driving over cliffs, and everyone's just fucking Like,
I swear to God, they better have a new fucking Ghost Recon this year or sometime soon. I heard they're working on another one though.
I can't wait.
I'm sure they are. That's easy money in their pocket.
That gave us hours and hours of games.
That was 2 games in a row. We did Wildlands and we were on Wildlands tough, and then we went and right into Breakpoint. We were on Breakpoint tough for a while. Sean introduced me to somebody playing Breakpoint that I text this dude all the time. We were texting each other back and forth during the Cowboys game because he's a Cowboys fan. It was great. That's just what gaming is, and there's just nothing to fucking play with somebody else right now.
It's bad. I've never seen gaming like this before in my life. It's really bad. They make you buy these fucking $500 fucking systems, $600 systems, and then they have no fucking games for it. What the fuck? I could have just stayed on my Xbox if that was the case.
It's true. I mean, really, what different game has come out that has been better because of it? Maybe Gotham Knights was the only thing that looked better.
I'll say the upgrade that you have to install to play Valhalla on the Series X. The game is pristine. So it's really, really, really good.
Well, yeah, God of War.
Is Valhalla free or you gotta pay for it?
I had the disc from way back when.
I think it's on Game Pass.
I don't think so.
I think there might be an Assassin's Creed.
There is Assassin's Creed on there.
Probably Odyssey. It's probably Odyssey.
You know what? Maybe you're right.
Odyssey's pretty good too, though. Lots of boobs.
I know. I had to deboobify the game for Alex to play it.
I was fighting some crazy witch lady in the swamps in Valhalla today, and she went to a cutscene and she was talking her shit, and she had just one boob out. I was glued. I was like, what? It's so random. She's all dirty and gross, but boo.
James, which Xbox system is the best? The original Xbox.
I mean, there is something to be said about the original Xbox
with the Duke controller.
I loved the shape of it. The X that was in. Originally they wanted it to actually be in the shape of an X, but it turned into the X with the little grates and shit around it.
Yeah, I have it right there.
That system. I love the Duke controller. How massive, how tricky it was to teach yourself how to game with that Duke controller. But once you were in, it was the best controller.
I have it sitting right there in the corner. I love it.
I had a Duke controller that was even bigger because it had fans built into the handle part on the bottom, so it would cool your hands off while you were playing.
Was that third party?
Yeah, it was, but it was fucking awesome.
So are any of them better than the PS5? So you mean game wise or system? Do you think the Xbox Series X is better than the PS5? That's a tough.
I think for gaming online with your friends, it is, but exclusives
for single player games, PS5 is probably better.
It is. I'm telling you right now, I was watching Alex play, and Jenny's friends came and stayed, and they stayed with us for a couple of days, and one of her friend's husband's a big gamer, He was watching just Alex play Ragnarok, and he's just like, I gotta go get a PS5 now. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
like
Ragnarok.
And he's a big Xbox guy. Like, he plays Xbox all the time, but he was watching Ragnarok, and he's like, this game is crazy. Like, and it's so good. It's so cinematic, and the gameplay is so phenomenal. I can't wait for Spider-Man 2. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be crazy.
Sean, did you ever play Spider-Man?
I played it. Yeah, I couldn't. Yo, for some reason, man.
You didn't like the swinging.
I get motion sickness.
I know you were complaining about
that was another game though that once I started playing it, I was addicted. I played the shit out of that game until I beat it. I had all the backpacks. I had all the fucking little missions done.
Miles was down at $20, Steve.
So yeah, but it wasn't, and I don't have a PS4 anymore. My PS4 is shit on me, so I gotta wait. I need to get a PS5 because that's the other thing. The PS5, like, my kids really want VR, right?
Yeah.
But like the specs for the PS5 VR are way better than anything else that's on the market right now. And it's going to be cheaper than buying any standalone system because it's going to just connect to your PS5. So it's going to cost less. It's going to have better specs, and the games are going to be better because you're not dealing with fucking the Google store or whatever. You're going to be an Android store. You're going to be dealing with the PlayStation store. And the PlayStation, for what it was, like the PS4 VR was pretty good. That Batman game was all right. Like, I mean, they were still testing the waters. They didn't really know, but I think the PS5 VR is going to be crazy.
Well, all my kids play the PS4 VR still. There's tons of games they play on it. They love it. PS5 VR is supposed to come out this year. It's already on the Christmas list for next year. You can get the attachment too, and there's an attachment dongle that you can click use for the PS5 to use the PS4's VR. In the meantime, I don't know if you have PS4 VR, Steve.
No, I've played it.
Iron Man game is really cool. They love Trover. Oh my god, but that game swears like a son of a bitch. Yeah, and Alex was playing High on Life, and I did not know what the hell he was talking about. And all of a sudden, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, ooh. This is rough, but
that game is pretty vulgar. But
it is very, very vulgar.
But no, I think
play old PlayStation games on PS5. No, you cannot.
Yeah, PS5 is not backwards compatible in any way. I don't know if that's digitally. They may release some stuff later digitally that can be. But
well, I think they're trying to go in a similar route to the Xboxes, right? With the Game Pass, and they're doing that. They have that. Like advanced PlayStation, I forgot what it's called. I'm paying for it.
I think it's called like PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus, yeah. So it's got a bunch of games and stuff on there.
Yeah, but
older games, not everything, but they said that they're gonna go back and do that.
But honestly, nothing beats Game Pass Ultimate at this point right now.
No,
it's $15 a month. They have day and date release games. Big AAA studio title games are dropping day and date on Xbox Game Pass, and it comes with gold, so you don't have to pay that separately. And also, it comes with fucking EA Play, which is like every old EA sports game.
Yep.
Like,
no, I agree. I think
the price of Game Pass Ultimate is what Xbox, you get is crazy.
Xbox is clearly focused, and I think that's why they've been buying up studios, because they're trying to compete with the exclusive model that PlayStation's really good at. But Xbox clearly has the multiplayer online,
100%.
all that stuff, way 10 times better. So if you're a casual gamer and you're looking for basic experiences that you can go online and play with people, then you get an Xbox. If you want a solo, you don't want to mess with other people, and you're looking for what has the best solo titles and just focus on yourself, and I don't know, at times I think the Xbox Series X specs are supposed to be better, but some of the games on the PlayStation just look 10 times better than they do on the Xbox. Well, it's probably just the game. It's just probably the developers haven't caught up, and the PlayStation exclusives are using, everything to 100%,
But they also, this is the first generation still. You know what I mean? Like,
right, it takes a
there was
while.
the PS4
I know.
Pro when that
Yeah.
dropped, and the Xbox One X when that dropped. Like, those
I
were just
remember
better versions of those
there
systems.
were upgraded 360 games and upgraded PS3 games. No, I get it, but like I said, like I look at Ragnarok and I look at Miles on the PS5 versus the PS, and it's just like it's night and day, and I'm not seeing that night and day on the Xbox yet.
Xbox Series X still hasn't had its own exclusive.
I know, and that's what
Xbox Series X does not have its own exclusive yet, which I think Starfield's going to be the first one, the new Bethesda game, which I'm going to play the shit out of. But like that keeps getting delayed. I think that they're trying to have everyone get that first exclusive and say that's it, Xbox wins. So we'll see. I mean, but Bethesda, I mean, it's Elder Scrolls, it's Oblivion and Skyrim and all that, and Skyrim still plays. So
you anticipate it's going to be fantastic. So I don't know. I mean, James, is tough. It's really your cup of tea, your choice.
The correct answer is get them both, and then you can play the exclusives on either system, and then you figure out, what are you gaming that on? Boom, 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 and we just move it around.
Yep, that's what I do. If I know they're playing it, I'm going to get it on the Xbox. The solo titles, Spider-Man and stuff, I'm getting on the PlayStation.
Well, those are Sony exclusives. Those are never coming to Xbox.
So. No, I know, and they're single player. So
I think the Wolverine game too. I think that's a Sony exclusive.
Sony exclusive as well. Yeah, and it's 2024.
So crazy stuff. Video game talk.
Yeah, I love video game talk. Let's talk about retro games. Yeah, James. He doesn't have Sean.
James, nobody has Sean money. Nobody's got Sean money.
What did I say? I didn't say that.
Only Sean has Sean money.
What did I do? What did I do wrong, James?
Damalicious.
Well, you don't have to get him right now. Get an Xbox now and then get a PlayStation next year or something. Games are never going to go anywhere. I'm still going to play Ragnarok whenever I get a PS5. It's probably not going to be for a while, but I'll still play it.
It's true. You could always sell a kidney. Like Dave just said. There you go, Steve.
I don't need a PlayStation that bad.
You do, though. When Spider-Man 2 comes out, you will. You guys get anything for the toy box this week? Any tapes, any games, any toys?
I got some tape talk.
I know Sean's got something. I
am so done with tapes. I'm getting rid of all my tapes.
Do you have any horror ones?
I do.
Give those to me or sell them to me or something before you get. Don't get rid of those. Don't get rid of those.
Yeah, I won't. No, I won't. I won't. I'm definitely once everything goes, I'll send what I have to you. I would like to sell them and just kind of because it's just too much. And it's what I'm doing is not.
Oh, no, I get it. Yeah, no, you're doing a whole different thing. Like I have a plan for my tapes. So, man, I should have taken a picture. So, I have a really old dog, and he's been having some bathroom issues, and he sleeps in this room where I record and where all my shit is. And so every morning I come in to just make sure and check, and if there's a mess, clean it up, and all that. The other morning I open the door and I come in. And that whole shelf that I built, all collapsed.
Oh.
There were tapes everywhere.
Did it pull out of the wall? How did it collapse?
Yeah, the anchors fucking pulled out. One of the pieces of wood broke.
Like fell on me too, dog. It all came down one day when I wasn't here, but I came and see. I was like, get the fuck out! Tapes everywhere, dog.
Tapes everywhere. They were all over his bed. He was looking all scared. I was like, oh fuck, I feel so bad, but like. Holy shit. So now I have no tapes in here. They're all in the garage. I have them all boxed and ready to go. The move is coming. It's going to happen a lot faster than I thought it was going to. But you already saw, like, once I went with that one estate sale haul changed my whole shit. Because it was like 10 boxes of VHS tapes. And I already got rid of like over 4 of them, like just in trash. Just like, this is all crap.
You didn't sell them? Why you didn't sell them?
No, they were like, no, it was a bunch of crap. Like they won't even sell. Like a bunch of like recorded over tapes, you know, like the ones you would buy like with no label, you know what I mean? A bunch of that shit. Like, so I have, it was crazy to open the door and just, it's like, oh,
Mountain
man.
of tapes.
I think I'm gonna try to sell mine for like $5 a piece. I'm gonna go to a farmer's market, open up a table, and I might go to like a vintage show and just fucking dump them. And I'd be happy if I can get them for $5 a piece, which I probably can. I might do 2 for $5 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Just keep the horror ones set aside.
No,
I know you got some bangers in there. I know you got some horror ones in there that I was like,
got some
ooh,
bangers.
shit.
You know it. I do got some bangers, but I just it's just not sitting with the aesthetic anymore. I just don't care.
No, well, you changed.
I
You had
put
a lot,
so much work into this shit, and now I'm just like, man, fuck this.
but you had a lot of vintage. You were going vintage a lot, and now you're not so much. Now you're changing your focus. So
All fucking Star Wars. I've already set up a map of the Star Wars shit that I'm getting. it's like, oh, straight down the board. Like by this time next year, I have a whole collection of Star Wars shit. Anyway, you got anything?
I got one thing. I'll go.
You got tapes too, though, right?
I have tapes. Yeah, I have like only tapes. They're nothing big. I can knock those out real quick first.
No, it's all right. I'll go first. Tape talk.
Make yourself big.
Tape talk is good. All right, I'll make myself big. There you go. Solo layout. So I'm going down a rabbit hole I should have gone down a long time ago.
Are you?
A long time ago. Even before you told me to do this, Sean, I should have been doing this.
Really?
But so I'm collecting Silver Age comics, and that's kind of been my huge focus. Of course, Silver Age Amazing Spider-Man. I picked up this week, and I got more coming next week. Amazing Spider-Man number 45 from February of 1967 in a 6.5. Really nice lizard cover. This is the third appearance of the lizard. And it's really nice. It's really nice. I don't even know why it's
really nice. I
don't even know how it's a 6.5 because, like, I'm looking at it. There's
some stuff on the top that I saw in the picture you sent us.
Those are spider webs.
On the very no, like you could see it's like broken on the top, and the top left. It's like
you're right. On the box, it's not broken. Yeah. It's just faded out.
You better hope somebody ain't trying to scam you.
Huh?
You ever hope somebody ain't trying to scam you on that?
No. This is the new CGC cases that are harder to get through. I always look at that now too. Like I look if it's a new CGC label versus the old.
Did you see the guy who got scammed? Like he got scammed out of a fucking Spider-Man 300, I think.
Yeah, I see.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
But I looked at the back, and like the back of it's off white back, but it's white pages. That's the thing that blew my mind. I'm like, white pages does not happen, huh?
It's still a 6.5.
Yeah, white. It's white pages. There you go. No, when a comic book is raw, it means it's not encapsulated.
Not
great. It's not
graded.
Not when it's protection. Yeah. It's not when it's common.
Not exactly. So when that is that's what it is. So, but yeah. So because I'm gonna, like I said, I bought some of the mounts, and I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna be putting all the CGC Spider-Man books behind me. I'm looking for specific covers first. I'm actually gonna try to get as much of the full run as possible. The top 10 are going to be really difficult to get, even in low grade. Because I mean, it's top 10 Amazing Spider-Man. They're almost everyone is a new character. Everyone is something special. You know, it's going to be a tough run to fill. But if I can get 10 through, I want to get all the silvers, and I think 78 is the last Silver Age Spider-Man, and then I'll worry about the rest. That's the focus. Is if I get 10 through 78, and then kind of work down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
My local comic book shop has 181.
Hulk 181
raw.
Raw Dog Hulk 181. Go get that Wolverine, Sean. But you don't want it anymore. You're out of that game. You've left that game, Sean.
I know, but it's 181.
I know it's 181.
What are you gonna do with it? You gonna put it up there next to your Boba Fett statue?
I know.
I would just keep the Wolverine statue and pull Hulk 181. Right
oh, yeah, no, that's still there. Wolverine statue's still there. Like I still, but you know, Steve, was weird because I still got my 80s stuff, so I still gotta kind of put it somewhere. So I can't just. I'm not getting rid of that shit. I don't know. Well, once everything is done, I am going to do a full League of Geeks room tour.
Yep, same. As soon as I get my video store complete.
Yeah, I think me too. I think I gotta clean up a bunch of stuff, but I'll get mine going because I'm paring down. More and more. I have so much comics. I'm up to 30 short boxes of comics now.
Yeah, you have surpassed me, my friend.
You have to start selling some stuff.
Yes,
you know what it is, man? It's just like I sit there and I'm like, nah. All right. And then Jenny's like, I don't care. And I'm like, okay, well, if you don't care, I'm just going to keep getting more.
I think if I dump all my comics, I can get some good money for it. There's a local guy here who buys comics. And if I sell all my boxes of comics, and there's another local guy that I found on Facebook Marketplace that has a Boba Fett, a Boba Fett Master Replicas fucking gun. He's local. I was like, shit. It's like, time to sell the collection.
Well, I found that guy in Delaware who's got the full scale Batmobile.
Yeah, I don't want that
for $6,000.
I don't need
that. It's that. I think it's the Adam West one with the red stripes on the side and the red Bat logo.
What am I do with that?
Driving around town, I think you would be badass. I mean,
go pick up a fucking pizza. Who cares what you're gonna do with it?
It's weird. I don't feel like I wouldn't be comfortable in it.
Everybody would be looking at you.
Yeah,
you can wear that Quarter Owls mask and fucking drive around in a Batmobile.
No.
Yes.
I feel like there's some deep racist lineage to that car. Some weird
That's not the fucking General Lee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a 60s. It's a 60s car.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that it just. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable in that car. I don't know what it is.
Because of the timeline. I mean, that's fucking Bruce Timm's whole shtick is like the 50s.
Yeah,
architecture. That's that time, Sean.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with that car. It's something there.
Wow.
Like
the 66 Batmobile, Sean thinks is racist.
Yeah.
Hot takes at the hot takes.
And of course, it's for sale in Delaware on Facebook Marketplace. Of all places, Delaware, where Sean finds everything.
Everything, of course.
So. All right, well, I'll throw it to you, Steve. What'd you get this week?
Well, I got some tapes, just some little numbers, just some stuff that I didn't have before, like Basic Instinct. Didn't have that. Good to go on the horror thriller shelf. Same with
you had that. I thought you had that one.
Nah, same with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I don't really like the movie, but it's a cool cover.
Yeah,
I like that.
Cool cover.
Fatal Attraction, same thing. Didn't have that one.
Hey, well, he didn't make Steve big or nothing.
I know he doesn't care.
He makes Steve big.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I found
I apologize.
I found this one. I don't even know what this is called, but it's called or I've never seen this before, but it's called Spellbinder. And it's a horror movie from 1988, and it's got Tim Daly in it, Sean.
Who's that by? Who is that by?
Directed by?
Yeah.
Janet Greek.
Who's it written by?
Jesus Christ. Tracy Torme?
Never mind that.
Yeah,
not what I thought.
I don't know. This one though, I love the box art for this, so I got Multiplicity.
Oh, I've seen that one too. I never really wanted it, but yeah,
you know, I like the top.
Movie,
I like the top of it. It's like all
That's
the
cool.
all the Michael Keaton's going down.
That's the fucking thing about fucking box art and VHS tapes.
I know, man. It's really good. Like even the back has like an interesting layout. Like it's really, really cool. So
no, Aaron, I will not be driving down 13 with that mother.
It's got no top, right? It wasn't a Batmobile convertible
right now. Nah, I'm cool.
I can see you with your knit cap on, Batman knit hat on, just driving.
I just can't do it. I just don't. I never like a 6'6" Batman anyway, so I'm cool.
I got
If it was a DeLorean, whole different ball game.
One of the Lil's favorite movies here, the Ang Lee directed,
Hulk.
Eric Bana starring Hulk.
Yes.
You know what? I don't like the movie, but this is a great box.
It was a great box art. The art was great.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So like I like that.
I don't care what anybody says. I didn't hate that movie.
Did you really like that movie?
That
I
movie's
didn't
garbage.
like that movie.
He fights a big poodle.
That movie was.
And a little, I don't know
what Ang Lee was trying to do with the layout. Every time we went to multiple panels happening, like it was like a live comic book. I liked the effort. The execution didn't work.
All right, real quick. This is my last tape, so because I don't like being like solo when I'm not talking. But I got a little. Did you like the movie Rookie of the Year? I mean, it's the Cubs.
He wins the Cubs World Series, of course.
So the reason why I picked this up is because it's in an old school, like mom and pop video store clan show.
Yeah,
I like these.
Cut the box.
This one's and it's got like this really cool like 2-day rental sticker. So
nice.
I like that shit. So it was. I got them at a store. It was like 10 for $1. So I spent $1 on all these. So.
Do you have Cold Sounds from Outer Space on VHS?
I do not.
Huh.
And the last thing I got.
Oh,
no, you don't have to go full screen. It's fine. I mean, you can if you want, because I mean, it is.
No,
like,
go.
I saw it. I had to get it. Like, I was like, I don't know if it's worth the money, but like, I had the money, so I'm like, one of those things. Like, you see it and you just have to get it. So
Power Rangers dildo.
I was able to get some eggs. Look at this. Look at this.
They're white eggs. That was a good one, Steve.
That was very
good. Back to you. How much were those eggs?
These eggs were only $5.99.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all you got?
They're
$5.99? Yeah, you got gypped.
They're medium eggs too, Sean. They're not even the
large ones. Eggs? Oh man, they stole your money, man. That's crazy.
That's it. That's all we got. We don't have shit. Bro, a 12-pack of soda is like $9.99 now. It's like,
man, I got 2 24-packs for now. It went up. It's like $14.99 now.
For eggs?
Yeah.
Are we get back to eggs now? Yeah.
This is egg
talk. Well,
I bought a chicken.
I mean, if we can complain about eggs prices and all this, but Sean, there is one thing that really grinds my gears.
Oh, nice. Grind my gears moment.
Sean, and I know it grinds yours too. I don't know about a little so much, but for me, if it irritates me this much, then I know it has to irritate you exponentially more. This rise of AI art is like I'm part of a lot of like a Power Ranger group, not a lot, but I'm like part of like 2 Power Ranger groups on Facebook, and I got cats on there like, look what I designed. I just made this, and it's you typed in keywords into a program and then hit generate, and now you have this picture, and that picture's awesome. It really is.
And now
it looks great, and it's like. But you didn't make shit. Like, that would have taken me hours upon hours to make something, and it probably wouldn't have even looked close to as good as that.
Yeah, people can be artists without an effort now. Fucking.
But like, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think that it's like a big like problem for like full like stories, like comics or graphic novels or anything like that. But for concept artists, I mean, that's just what this is now. Like, type in an image, type in your fucking keywords, hit enter, and poof. Yeah, that's what I want the fucking costume to look like.
Star Wars shit. I was just like, oh my god. And people were like, oh my god, are they selling this? I'm like, really? I'm like, yo, y'all that stupid? Or y'all that pressed for it? I was like, yo, but I don't care because it's not what I do, so I'm not concerned about it. It doesn't really bother me.
But I guess what grinds my gears about it is the false claim that you created something when you didn't create shit.
Yeah, but I mean, we're kind of doing it anyway because it's like we take shit from something there, but somebody else created and fucking put it on something. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't like it, but I don't really care as much though. It's just like it sucks, but do look amazing. Yes,
They do. Like there was a Spider-Man Doctor Strange one going around that
they did a great job.
great, but it's like, and there's a lot of Power Ranger ones, but it's like I said, it's just them going in and typing in Red Ranger, post-apocalypse, blah blah blah, and then hitting enter, and then poof, you get this really cool fucking picture. But
Yeah, but it's crazy, but you got to pay for that shit. Like you can't. It's not just fucking free.
oh, I
Like,
know
you
the
gotta
free ones are garbage.
Yeah.
But like, I guess if you just, I guess I'd rather draw it myself.
Oh no, I agree. Steve. I agree with
But-
that.
I'm gonna stick with my placemats and my crayons.
You do that.
And draw my Ninja Turtle heads. That's what I'm gonna do. I haven't seen any of this AI art. I just haven't paid attention. But it makes no sense. Like why is this happening now? Like they've had technology for this for a while, right?
It's
because it's commonplace now. Like people are getting their hands on it.
Yeah. And people are just doing it all day. Oh, look at what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, I can do this without being an artist, and I can get 85,000 fucking likes. Okay, all right. Well, good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
They're saying that there's certain programs out there that'll like write papers for you now. It's like 3,000 words about like this, and it'll just fucking you'll just print it out.
And teachers are trying to find ways to. Well, there is this fucking kid who fucking designed an app that can detect GPK fucking like false papers. I'm like, and this kid was just
of course, Sean. There's heroes and villains. They're gonna be battling. There's hackers, and then there's cybersecurity. Yeah, it's like the same thing.
He's like, you fucker. Like, why would you do something like that and fuck everybody's shit off?
To make a shitload of money. That's why, of course.
He was doing it for free. The motherfucker was doing it for free. That's the worst part about it.
Oh, then that guy.
He's doing it for free now, but he'll get paid somewhere down the line.
Oh, of course he will. Probably will.
Yeah,
I'm like, when I heard the article because it was like an NPR, I listened to him. I was like, man, your classmate's gonna fuck you up. I was like, because
someone's getting trash canned.
Yeah,
no, I think I know who it is.
Yeah. You motherfucker, you done messed me all up.
There is. It's heroes and villains all the time. But like there's people worried about like there's writers worried about like, oh, well, you could do that and just like basically you can come up with a movie script. If the AI program was, programmed in such a way or the code was written in such a way, it could generate a script. And it's like, I guess it could. I guess I could kind of control everything. But then like what would the first AI produced script really look like? Would the nuances of comedy be in there, timing, stuff like that, like
it would look like Batman v Superman.
I should have prepared myself for a quip back at your piece of shitness.
Well, we'll get into DC news and news.
Is there news? It's always the same shit. Canceling everything, and that's it. All right, Sean, what'd you get? Let me put you on the solo, on the Sean show.
I will. I did pick up some stuff for a little, but I'll let him share that when I send it to him. But I did pick up Spider-Man and the X-Men. Really cool for Genesis. Part of my vintage video game collection that I got, a little museum thing that I got going on around here. Really cool. It was the package. It was like there. I paid like $12 for it. It came with the book and the game. Really fucking cool.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I got to pick that up. So that was.
I love how big those cases used to be.
I know, right?
It's almost like the same thing for like Switch cases now. Like the Switch cartridge is so tiny and the box is so big.
Yeah.
Well, really that is true, but I mean those cases, I mean they were bulletproof.
Yeah. It's like a VHS tape though. It's kind of cool though. I really do. This is really awesome. So this is a cool pickup. I was like, oh,
I know. I'm when you said you were picking that up, I was like, that's awesome. I have it. So
but and then Star Wars, my thing. I got this week the Ahsoka Tano sideshow premium format statue. And yeah, she looks as awesome as she does as well. Really cool spin around I'll do for you guys. Great statue, as you can see. And a great base too. Really, really cool base. This is where she was fighting Vader in Star Wars Rebels. And I really, really think this came out really amazing. I got it for super cheap on Mercari. And I'm very, very happy that I waited for it. And it is an amazing statue. And it goes really well with the collection and where I have it sitting at. So definitely a hot piece.
Oh, that looks great. The face has a Rosario look to her.
It does, but more Clone Wars, Ahsoka, animated.
It's really nice. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool. Like I love the way the sabers are. I wish it lit up, but you can't have everything. And honestly, I would have probably never lit it up like that anyway. So you know what? I'd rather avoid it in the battery power. And it's just a really cool piece, though. The detail was great. Sideshow, they've just been doing a terrific job, but they got to stay in competition with everybody else. And I think, to me, I was going to get the Rosario Dawson version of Ahsoka, but then I seen this and I just seen it was just cheap. It was cheap. Like 300 cheap. And I was like, you know what? I can't hesitate and not pull the trigger on that. So I picked that up and I'm very, very happy.
That's a great piece.
It's a really great piece. And it just looks great. And I can't wait to keep adding, to the collection. I'm really all in. So that was awesome. And that was really it. But it was a great piece, man. Really, really great piece.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you, Lou.
No, yeah, I was actually thinking about that too. Like, do I get a couple more premium format statues, or do I buy more comic books? So I don't know.
Where do you want to go with it?
Well, I do. Again, I want to get more Silver Age comics, but I would like to showcase some of those statues with the comics. You know what I mean? So, do I get the Avengers? Because I'm looking at some of the Silver Age Avengers books. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you know what I got. So I mean,
no, I know what you got.
If the offer still stands. However you want to make that work for both of us.
Of course. No, I know. All right, we got any news?
Well, they did cancel Titans and what was that?
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Honestly, good riddance.
Yeah. I didn't really give two fucks about those shows anyway at this point. So,
I'm like, it's been 4 seasons, and these motherfuckers on Titans don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to control their powers still. They don't know. Everyone's still fucking arguing about every fucking relationship problem. I'm done with that.
It's just not fun. It's just not a fun show. Like them not putting Cyborg in the show was like bullshit, and them just like
I thought he was in the show.
No, he's on Doom Patrol.
Oh, you mean in Titans? Okay,
yeah. It's like, come on, man. Like, you kidding me? Then there's like no Aqualad. Like, there's just like I guess there was. Like, it's all bullshit.
Aqualad got killed or something.
Yeah, it's like really.
And then they had like this whole in season 3. They had just this whole like.
Wait, did they really
afterlife thing? Like where they were like it was all black and white and they were like dead. It was like where their souls were. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Did they really kill Aqualad?
Oh yeah.
With a bullet, didn't it? Wasn't a bullet?
Yeah, somebody shot him in this fucking head.
Yeah.
That's
swim past that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It was
they killed Donna Troy. They killed who else did they kill? They killed the fucking Hawk.
Yeah, but Donna Troy came back.
That's right. She did come back from the.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't fucking know. I didn't. I watched the first episode of season 4, and I'm like, what? I don't even want to do this. I just don't. Like, oh, it's the first live action Nightwing, and you see him, and it's like
Like, I
Like,
didn't even watch it yet, Steve.
like I don't know. Like, why'd you make his mask look like that? Like, his mask doesn't even have like a cool shape to it. It's just like these weird angles and like, what is that? And then why is it armor? Like plated armor. He looks like a giant soldier from like Halo running around out there. It's like, that's not acrobatic. You missed the point. And by the way, Beast Boy's hair isn't just green. His whole fucking body is. Like, come on. So fuck
Steve,
Titans.
Steve, I truly, like, and I know I pick on you a lot about this, but
it's easy. I'm an easy target.
No, it's not. I truly feel terrible.
It's an easy target. It's DC.
I truly feel terrible that you seem that you'll never get your true character that you love on the screen done right. Like, I don't see it happening. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I don't know.
It just doesn't. They're never gonna build it up right. Even if they come out and say, well, we're going to do a Nightwing movie, like, you're going to have this whole backstory of stuff where it's just going to be like, well, where did we get from, why are we at point Z? What happened at A through Z? You know what I mean? Like,
and then in today's day and age, it's like, who knows? They could be done filming, like, it's going to come out next month. Actually, we just canceled it.
True.
Fuck, like, I didn't even know she did kind of. I don't even remember. I know something happened to her at the end of season 3, but she's in all white now on the show, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't.
Was she in all white in the comics?
Yeah, there's different versions of Raven.
Yeah, Steve, I just don't care.
I don't know.
And then Doom Patrol was fun the first season because it was so out there and weird.
Never, I didn't even really care. I was just like, ugh.
Like, this one guy had a superpower where, like, if you flexed, it would make you have an orgasm. Like, that was a fun episode. That was hilarious. And then there was like a street but the street was alive and the street's name was Danny. Like, that was a great episode too. Like, there was some cool shit in there.
It was voiced by Alan Tudyk, right, or something like that.
Alan Tudyk was like the main bad guy in season 1.
Yeah.
He was like that weird guy. He like looked like broken glass or something.
Yeah.
There was some cool stuff, but like I never went back to it.
So I wanted to tell you, I watched a show on Hulu this week. I forgot. It's called Extraordinary. It takes place in Ireland. I think it's Ireland. And apparently everybody has
Gregory agreed. Dylan O'Brien, perfect choice.
Okay. So back to what I was saying. Everybody has superpowers except this one girl. And she has a roommate, and her roommate can like conjure the dead, and they live through her. Some people have like everybody has powers except for her. So the story just takes place with her like living her life, but she doesn't have any powers, but she's trying to get powers. It's actually a really great show. I actually really enjoyed it. I binged the whole season. Like,
is it like comedy or is it drama?
It's like action? A comedy. Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's really good. It's called.
Sounds like they turned Sky High, which is an underrated movie, into a show, which is pretty cool.
It's everybody in the world though. It's really, really cool.
Steve, you like Sky High?
For what it was. I didn't hate Sky High. Sky High is all right.
Yeah.
Sky High is all right for what it was.
Well, I mean, Sky High is one of the greatest living actors ever in the movie. Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell.
No.
He was one of the teachers, was it? Oh, he was the gym teacher.
Coach, yeah.
Yeah, that one guy was like, well, what's your power? I was like, I glow. Like, what? That's all. He just lightly glows.
So wait, there's a guy in this show. If you touch him, you have an orgasm. So the one
nobody
girl,
can give him high fives or nothing.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like when you came and visited.
So the one girl. So the one girl is she was trying to date the guy, but he would not let her touch him. So he was using gloves, and she was like, "Wait, just let me touch you one time," and he just left. It's a really great show. Like, and her like cat is actually he actually transforms into like he's like a shapeshifter. It's fucking great. It's a really great show. I was actually really into it, and I just watched the whole season, but it was really good.
Huh.
It's called Extraordinary. It's on Hulu. You can't watch it with the kids a little because it's a little adult, but it was really fun. Like, I really did enjoy it. Definitely worth checking out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any other news?
Oh, I mean, there's some trailers. I'm pretty
There
sure.
are some trailers. I can pull some trailers.
For what? I didn't see any trailers.
Stop trying to end the show already. God damn, we just got.
There is a trailer for a show coming out on Apple called Hello Tomorrow.
I didn't see that trailer. Before we get to trailers, though, there is like Amazon's doing a whole bunch of Tomb Raider shit. I didn't know that. Like they're in like the Tomb Raider business. They're doing like a movie and they have a show planned.
Yeah, the girl from Something Mouth, I forgot what it was called. Something. She's I think directing or writing it.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's going to be in the new
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, yeah.
Interesting. I don't see any trailers, so
I have trailers.
Then there was a new trailer for that 65 movie.
There was.
That shit looks awesome.
Did you see anybody see Saturday Night Live when they did a Black Lotus? Mind you, I haven't watched White Lotus yet, but Black Lotus looks hilarious.
I did not see that, but it just sounds funny.
Oh man, it was great.
I mean, let's see, news. Peacock is no longer adapting Aftershock's Dead Day series, which sucks for me since I have Dead Day 1 CGC 9.8.
Who was going to do that?
Peacock. Probably because they're focused on that Jason series.
It's NBC, so I can see them cancel.
Warner Brothers in another head-scratching move. Lady Gaga's posting pictures from the set of Joker 2, and I'm just like, I can't believe this is real life. Like, nobody wants this movie. Nobody. There are actors and, like, highfalutin folks out there that want this movie. Like, I hear fucking Kevin Smith talking like, oh, this sounds like it's going to be like a... Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're not... Like, no real fucking fan wants this movie. No, who? Have you talked to anybody that was like, yep, I want Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in a Joker sequel that's also a musical?
Yeah, we already had Geekz.
Man, I really... Then I just need to fucking step up because I would love to come here and shit on all you folks.
What else? Adult Swim cut ties with Justin Roiland because he's a scumbag. So.
Oh, I know, right? That's crazy.
They're gonna recast.
I mean, Rick and Morty. It's not a hard voice to do. I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, Sean does it sometimes.
Yeah, like it's not that hard. It's actually if you're a voice actor, I'm pretty sure you can pull that off.
Morbius got nominated for 5 Razzies.
I can see that. It was terrible.
Did you see that the Razzies got in trouble because they nominated that little girl from Firestarter as the worst actress? And then everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, damn,
you can't do this to children, too.
Like, yeah.
Listen, low key, we agree, but you can't just do that.
I agree.
Lucasfilm wrapped production on Skeleton Crew.
Did they? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
what's that show? I know that's going to be.
I have no idea what it's about. No idea.
It's
Jude Law, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Jude Law, and okay, looks like I'm more Star Wars content, the better, I guess.
For me,
they set the bar up real fucking high with that Andor, though.
They did.
Oh, there was a Shazam 2 trailer fucking dropped this week too.
Yeah.
We gotta do the thing.
Do we care about Shazam 2?
I mean, I like Shazam 1. I think we all like Shazam 1.
We did. I like Shazam 1 a lot. But does it even matter anymore?
Steve Orville's still up in the air. They haven't renewed it for season 4 yet.
I love the Orville.
I know, so do I. You'd think.
It's like, get your shit together.
We're gonna watch the trailer for the Power Rangers We didn't even watch that trailer.
I didn't know
They release a trailer for that Power Rangers Forever or whatever the hell it's
the
called.
30th thing. I don't know.
People are starting to hate Marvel a little.
Stephen Dorff's been talking shit about Marvel since before Black Widow came out.
Somebody else said something about.
But then Black Widow came out.
Well, no, but he's like, I feel bad. Scarlett Johansson has to play that character because Marvel movies are garbage. And it's like, weren't you in Blade? Okay.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
That was before Marvel was Marvel. Let's be honest.
True, but
I mean, Tarantino, Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola. I mean, damn,
James Cameron.
Yeah, everybody is not liking Marvel.
Well, but they're not hating on Marvel. They're hating on superhero tentpole films.
Yeah.
Because they get those movies are making billions, and their movies aren't. I mean, except for Cameron.
Well, nobody wants to like what. Let me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's like I would like you to go sit down and watch a 3-hour movie where superheroes time travel and fucking bring back half the population from the dead and all team up and have a ridiculous fight against aliens. Or you can go down the hall and watch a real serious character study about a man who just lost his daughter. It's like, the world kind of sucks. Just give me some superhero fun. Okay. I don't need the other stuff.
I agree.
Maybe if shit was going good in the world, we might be able to handle a little drama. But I just want to have some fun, man.
Yeah, I just go to the movie. Like, there's a reason why I go to the movies. I don't go to movies for fucking drama. I go to the movies to be excited.
I think the last one, like real crazy drama I saw in the theater. I think I saw Mystic River in the theater.
Did you?
And then like watching fucking Sean Penn just sit in the autopsy room with his dead daughter, like screaming for like 5 minutes. I'm like, see, this is not what the theater experience should be. We shouldn't all be hurting together. This sucks. Like, and then like you can't make any noise. Like, what if somebody's like, shut up? Like, boo.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I watched Sophie's Choice in the theater. And I just yelled, "You made the wrong decision!"
I went and watched fucking Schindler's List.
Oh my god! I wouldn't see Schindler's List in the fucking movie theaters, and I did
see it in the theater.
Fuck.
It was.
Why did I go see this movie?
I went and saw Passion of the Christ in the theater.
Did you? Oh,
I left that and I was like, I feel so tired.
Wait, isn't there a rumor that there's a sequel coming out for that movie?
There's a sequel for Gladiator coming out.
No, but I know that, but I heard that there was a sequel, like not like a sequel, but like another story that they're bringing back. This is Jim Caviezel.
There's no way.
I don't know. I think it'd be crazy if they tried, but
it's like I don't even know what's. I mean, I guess they have plenty of stories they could tell. Yeah, but Sean, Gladiator 2 is happening, but Russell Crowe is going to be reprising his role from Thor: Love and Thunder in that movie. So,
as Zeus.
As Zeus.
What?
No, that's a joke.
It fits.
No,
yeah, Passion of the Christ was crazy in the movie theater. I left it. I was so tired, and I saw it with my buddy, and he was just like, he's like, right, like that was exhausting. That was like 2 hours of that dude just getting the shit kicked out of him, and then he died, and then credits rolled, and I'm like, fuck, that was rough. That was a rough watch.
I didn't see that.
But you've seen it?
No.
Just doesn't.
I didn't need to see it.
If you are going to watch a biblical movie of any kind, I would suggest Noah. That movie rocks. That movie's pretty fucking good.
I know. See, I remember you told me that.
It's got like rock monsters and shit, and fucking like the guy that played Beowulf, Ray Winstone. He's like this evil Viking, and then like Anthony Hopkins is in there as like this fucking wizard that lives in a mountain. It's fucking awesome.
All right. Okay.
Noah, check it out.
I have nothing to add to that. Noah. When did that come out?
A while ago. It's got Jennifer Connelly in there, Sean. Mm-hmm.
Gregory.
In the post-credit scene.
It's a Marvel movie. Mel Gibson made Passion of the Christ as a Marvel movie with the post-credit scene where he came back to life.
I think that the end of the movie actually is like they move the tomb thing and he's not there. But that would have been a cool post-credit scene. Like they just open the door and he's just gone. Dun, 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 dun.
And then fucking Sam Jackson pops up.
Putting together a team.
Oh shit! All right, what are we watching without the sound? Hello Tomorrow. You got the closed captioning up, right? What is?
Oh shit!
I don't even know what this is about. What is this?
This is
it's Apple TV Plus.
It's about the future in retro.
It looks like a place Sean would not be comfortable because of the architecture.
I don't know.
60s architecture, Sean. You do not like this.
I don't know.
Even with jetpacks.
It seems cool though. It's like they're trying to.
It's kind of like the world of tomorrow. Like old Disney.
Yeah, and they're trying to sell real estate on the moon.
You know what? It's like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
It's like a live action.
It's the world we were promised and never given.
Yeah. So they're trying to find real estate on the moon, and like there's like a whole
the roads are immaculate. Nobody has tires.
Yeah, it's like corruption and like it's
were they selling like fake?
Yeah,
fake like
timeshare,
land on the moon, okay.
Like timeshare. Yeah,
gotcha. That's interesting. That's a funny concept.
It is a funny. It seemed cool when I was looking at it. Like I was like, oh, that seems kind of interesting.
It's like
that rocket looks sweet.
What was that movie with Vin Diesel and where they were brokers? I
forgot.
Fast 9, Lil. You're thinking of Fast 9.
No, I'm not thinking of Fast 9 where he goes into space. I'm thinking of the one where they were.
He doesn't go into space. Ludacris goes into space.
Whatever. I didn't watch the movie. I already told you. No, the one with him and Giovanni Ribisi, where they.
It's not Rounders or something like that, right?
No, the Rounders is Matt Damon and
Ed Norton.
Yeah, God, why am I drawing a blank on the movie?
I don't know, but it's in front of you. Just Google it.
Wow, just mumbling.
Yeah. If only you had a device at your fingertips that could answer your question right now.
Only if.
It's like, are your fucking hands tied or what?
I don't understand.
By the time you finished asking your question, you could have already
fucking looked it up and like, okay, Jesus,
fucking old men stuck in our ways.
There's a trailer we got for Dungeons and Dragons too. Actually, did we want to watch that or no?
Are we watching?
I never.
Are we going to the theater to see Dungeons and Dragons?
Actually, I'm going to go see it. I don't care about what y'all say.
It looks pretty cool. The creatures and all that, like the special effects look great.
I really do think it looks kind of cool, to be honest. It looks better than it actually reminds me of Ex Machina, the Legend of Vox Machina.
Plus, I've always liked Chris Pine.
I do too.
And I like him doing comedy. So like his Captain Kirk I loved his Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I agree. This does not look bad to me, so I'm kind of on board for this.
You got a little Lord Vecna action going on in there.
Yeah, there's some fucking evil sorcerers and shit.
It looks like giving the name of the king to me. But we'll
shut your face hole.
With Ray Liotta in his leather jacket as a wizard.
This looks way better than that, bro.
Karen, we need the spell.
I think this is fucking cool as shit.
And that Vin Diesel movie was Boiler Room.
Oh, that was a good movie. She liked that movie.
Didn't Giovanni Ribisi get killed in the alleyway in that?
I don't think so. I think they all just got arrested by the FBI.
Yeah, I think they all did. Again, I think this movie looks great. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. It does not look like King, whatever.
Well, we'll see. We'll see when everybody's acting British and Chris Pine just comes in with his American accent.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks very.
No, I think it looks good
Right.
too.
That bear owl thing looks sweet. That treasure chest with the teeth looked awesome.
Yeah, no.
Look at that. It looks cool as shit. Hello, what are you talking about?
I'm just messing around.
They all got powers and shit. They were. Come on, man.
Looks like How to Train Your Dragons.
So did Jason Statham.
That's a fat dragon.
That was a fat dragon.
Well, this is supposed to be a series, so we'll see how well it does.
It is actually going to be a series on. Is it Amazon or Paramount?
No, but I'm saying like the movie frame is supposed to be. They're going to do a TV series as well, but
on
Paramount. They're right there, Paramount Pictures. So
yeah, it's going to be on Paramount.
It looks. You know what it looks like? It's better than the other Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out with fucking
agreed.
Marlon Wayans.
I was about to say, wasn't
fucking other guy, that other white guy that was in a bunch of shit in the late 90s, early 2000s.
And what was this? Did you want to watch this again, Steve, or no?
That's the official one, or is that? Did that drop? This is a drop 2 days.
That was 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a new one. I didn't see it.
I know I didn't see it either, so might as well play it. Oh.
So this is 65.
65 trailer starts now.
This is with
one Donald. Oh damn it! What the hell is that boy's name?
Adam Driver.
Donald.
I was gonna say Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry.
No, dude, this is actually childish Gambino going to fight dinosaurs.
That is a dinosaur head.
Adam Glover
65 billion years ago.
Donald Driver.
Oh, look, it's a dinosaur. Humans discovered Earth. What? That is a very big T-Rex. And that is.
I wonder what the twist is going to be. You know,
I'm so curious to know what that is.
That's what I'm waiting on. Because there's going to be something.
There's got to be a twist.
Is this going to be like Planet of the Apes kind of twist, you mean?
I don't know, Lil. What do you think?
I'm just saying, like,
goddamn. That seemed awfully aggressive for some reason.
No, geez. Sorry for asking a question, Sean.
Yeah, well,
look, the fucking asteroid strikes when he's there. Fucking terrible timing.
No, it's very terrible timing. Holy shit! I'm right in front of your face. Just kill me. Peter Griffin fall.
He's like, ah.
Breathe. Oh shit. Well, it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, that movie's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna see that shit. That looks really
what other movies we got?
What the hell was Champions? That was a month ago.
That is with Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. He's a basketball coach.
Hey, he's a basketball coach for
Special Olympics, special needs kids. Yeah.
I did not want to pronounce that the way that I wanted to pronounce that. Thank you,
I saw this comedy bit that was like, he's like, the Special Olympics as a concept is wild. he's like, it's not nothing about the Olympians or like the games themselves, like, or you know, them competing, like that's all great. He's like, but just imagine being the first person that thought of that idea and bringing that to the table somewhere.
You know who did it though? They did the fucking movie where the two dudes was together. It was Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear.
Stuck on Me.
Yeah. Those guys did, and they do a lot. They actually bring in a lot of special needs characters into their movies. So that's
I mean, so did like Johnny Knoxville had that movie where he was, you know, in like with the special needs folks, and I guess he was the only one that wasn't, but or maybe that I guess that could be argued.
All right, so Shazam, Fury of Gods, trailer 2. Ugh.
It's like they're He's gonna fight Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, this is from that movie? Like, I saw the beginning of this trailer and I turned it off. I was like, I didn't know what
no shit. I mean, I would turn it off too.
I was like, what the hell is Lucy Liu doing? I didn't even get to this part. Okay.
Yeah, we're all just trying to figure out what the hell they were trying to do with this. And Steve, let me tell you, they did not do this right. You know who that could have been? That could have been like Doomsday's Furies. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Steve?
But isn't this
Yeah. I think I'm getting a little fatigued on the badass old people trend. Old guys, old ladies, kicking ass still. I don't know. It's been a lot. And here we go again. You got Helen Mirren, fucking This Is Spartane,
I mean, say
Zachary Levi
Dark Side.
in the next week.
I meant to say Dark Side Furies, and that was who was that? Bertha, and you know what I'm talking about.
Big Bertha?
Barda, and like Granny Goodness.
Right? That's what they could have done, and they did not do that. I don't understand any of this shit.
So who are these?
No idea.
It's Jason Statham's mom from from the Fast and the Furious, and here we have the Lightning Power Rangers.
Ugh. This is not fun. Like, this is stupid.
I didn't know they all could fly. I thought they all had like
I thought they all had
specific power.
I thought they did too. I think
and then Shazam had like all the powers, but they all had one thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, the dragon looks fucking tight.
No, it looks pointless though.
What? It looks just as good as all that shit we saw in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
but it makes sense in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense here. I don't care. I'd rather see him fight someone cool. Like,
he's
this
fighting
is
these
like
ladies.
he should have fought Black Adam. Oh,
and let's be honest. This is the last Shazam that we're going to see. So, let's go from that. This is not going to carry on to the new DCU, right?
I thought they teased at the end of Shazam that little worm guy or whatever that little.
They did.
Yeah, they did. And you see how that went. Nowhere.
All these kids are the same fucking height as Zachary Levi. This is not a franchise that could last.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
Unicorns, all right.
He's got Gandalf
Minotaurs, and so it's mythological creatures. That's why dragon makes sense.
Well, it's Fury of the Gods, right? I mean, so he's fighting gods. But I don't know.
I just don't care.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's the song that was playing on that trailer. It's funny.
Ugh, that's even worse.
Ugh, that's even worse.
I'm not enthused to go see this.
I mean, listen, James Gunn said that he was going to drop some fucking news in January, and we are rapidly approaching the end of January. So,
a couple days, 3 days left. So
he better drop some real news, man.
I don't think he's dropping shit. I think all he's going to say is, "I'm doing Superman next." He's already said it. He wants to do a younger Superman.
Just drop everything.
What else is he going to say?
Well, they did drop Teen Titans or Titans and
but James Gunn said that shit was in the works before he even had any of his shit. They were
he's not going to say Jason Momoa is going to be Lobo, because then at the end of the year the Aquaman movie ain't going to be shit either.
Nope.
So he's not going to say anything about that. Like, that's the problem here. Like, anything he drops that takes these movies that are coming out of the way, who's going to spend their money to go see that? Like, I'll catch it on HBO Max when it shows up. I'll wait a few months. Doesn't mean anything, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, in the grand scheme of the story, it doesn't mean.
Yeah, the story that we were following before is done. Even if he says The Flash is going to reboot the universe, okay, I'll start it when it reboots. Why would I even care about that Flash movie?
Agreed.
I mean, like, I don't know. I really think they should have, if they were going to cut everything and just kill it all, they should have just killed it all. I know they got a lot of money invested in it, but you're going to lose even more now. Or they shouldn't have made any announcements about Gunn or anything, and just started releasing these things like crazy.
That's funny. You think they have any common sense?
They have a plan? Yeah, they don't have a plan. No. I don't know. I mean, it's new people in charge, so I have no idea, but it's weird to me.
They have an uphill battle, because.
Well, they have a huge uphill battle because they have a huge part of that fan base that still loves this Snyderverse, and they're going to shit on anything that does not follow that. If he comes in with a happy-go-lucky Superman, number one, anybody who they cast as Superman is going to be shit on for the entirety until that movie comes out. And if that movie is not great, no one that whole loud part of that fan base, even though it's a minority of that fan base, is going to come out screaming against that it wasn't Henry Cavill. That's it. Like, it's going to be very difficult to redo a Superman movie anytime soon. I'm just saying, isn't it true?
It is. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, I have no idea. My thoughts on the Snyderverse have been very well spoken out on this show. I don't want to go into a whole tirade again, but I don't know what tone they can set that I will like more than what I got in Man of Steel. I don't want a fucking comedy.
Yeah, Man of Steel even did fucking Krypton great. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you top that? Like, I don't think you can even really top that. Like, I feel like Man of Steel was like the best Superman movie I've ever seen.
But then again, like, I also know that James Gunn, he's a comedic director, but he also has directed a lot of horror movies. He's directed some crazy shit. So it's not that I'm worried that he's going to turn it into like the Big Blue Boy Scout kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I am kind of worried that they're going to do that. Like, they're going to just make him this fucking goody two shoe beacon of light and like
Superman, like a Superman Returns review.
I'm okay with that.
That movie sucks.
What I'm not okay with is the villain that they're going to choose first. That right there.
You don't know what villain they're going to choose first.
I know. That's what I said. If that right there would pull me in, if I know what villain they're, because
what villain would they say that could get you to sign on and say, yes, I want to watch this?
I would say Brainiac from the beginning.
I was about to say, Sean, the same thing. Like, if they're gonna reboot this, you can't do Lex again.
Yep,
Lex has to be built up in the background, kind of like some of these other.
I'm fine with that, but Brainiac has to destroy Krypton.
Yeah, you can't do Zod again.
Nope, you can't do Zod again. You can do Zod maybe in part 2 or 3.
It has to.
I really don't give a shit about Zod, but it's like he's one of those characters where I really just don't give a fuck about. Like, as a Superman villain, Zod is like probably 7 on my Superman villains. But I think if you start with Brainiac, which is a straight heavy hitter, and destroy Krypton with that, and go from there, and have Zod follow Clark Kent or not even that, just have him escape Krypton. You're gonna have to do you're gonna have to do kind of an origin story. I don't know how they're gonna be able to pull that off. Let's say start from the beginning, like, oh, he worked for Daily Planet. Maybe you can start from there, but I feel like Brainiac has to be a part of this villainage in the beginning, and you can't have Gotham down the street. I can't. Please don't. Do
Gotham is like it's like the difference between Gotham and Metropolis should be like distance wise, like Chicago and New York, like big ass cities, but there's a big ass empty space between them. Not like, because I hated that in the Snyder movies. It was like across the bay. It was like Oakland and San Francisco. I'm like, this isn't good. Yeah. Two of the Trinity are like, hi.
Neighbors. Yeah.
I didn't like that.
What?
So I'm not. Listen, I've also said, the Snyder didn't fucking nail everything perfect. I just liked a lot more than I didn't. But
Yeah,
I didn't like quite a bit.
You preferred the tone, and I get it.
I hated the Pa Kent thing in Man of Steel. I thought that was like a sin against the character. The whole point was that Pa Kent dies of a medical issue. Some stories have been written it was cancer. Some stories have been written it was a heart attacks. This and this.
Something that Superman couldn't.
Something he could not save him from. A
I
fucking
agree.
tornado. Superman can save you from that. So the whole notion of that was like, you missed the point. It's kind of like, everyone says that Tim Burton's Batman is like the one of the best Batman movies. The Joker was fucking the guy that killed Batman's parents. That goes against the whole point of any of that.
I actually always liked that though. I always liked the Joker fucking killing Batman's parents.
Well, no, because then Batman gets revenge and now he's done.
I know, but I would love that.
The whole point was that it was just some dude, and Batman was trying to have that act not happen again, not that person to not do that again.
I know, but I still do like the fucking Joker killing. I don't know why. It's just me. I always like that.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
I
killed Jack Palance, and now I'm coming for you, Batman.
What?
I said, what?
He just takes his cowl off. Like I don't understand what the hell.
Oh, when he rips his rubber mask off and he's got no black on his eye.
Oh, God.
The best part is right before he rips it off, it cuts to him. You can see it really quick. It's just him with his skin behind the mask, and it looks so bad.
Yeah. All right. I just don't think. I think they're gonna, especially with Pattinson's Batman situation, this Joker, Lady Gaga movie, like,
and then
none of this makes sense.
Matt Reeves alluded to in some interview he gave about like a larger Bat universe, Bat family kind of thing, and I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, is he gonna be the one that pulls it off? Is Pattinson gonna have a Robin? I don't know.
Does it fit his Batman?
Not really.
At least not now. Like, we haven't seen that Batman.
But I mean, he has that connection with kids. We saw it in the first movie. So.
I mean, it's true. I mean, they have to do Hush in that second film if it's going to make any sense.
What, Sean? What are you doing? Something's happening.
I was just trying to cue it up. I just wanted to make everybody just laugh.
As the devil in the pale moonlight. Are you just watching it yourself?
I just wanted to watch it because it's so stupid.
What a dumb line.
What a dumb fucking line.
Like, could you imagine, like, you're like a street hardened criminal, and you're with your boy, and you're about to go rob these rich couple in this alleyway, and you're like, all right, ready? Let's go. And you go, and he's like, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What the fuck? When did you become a poet, you piece of shit? Just get the money. We're fucking out of here. Come on.
Get them pearls.
Oh, man.
No.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Sean, you remember Max Shrek?
Oh,
Christopher Walken and his son Chip.
Yeah, the dumb dude.
Oh, man. That wasn't that guy Leatherface?
Was he?
Was that guy Leatherface?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboots?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember that.
The one that I remembered liking and then quickly was shot down and remembered correctly how terrible it was.
Yeah. I remember liking it the first time I saw it because it was different, and then every movie copied that movie. So, all right, well, I think we're done. We're just babbling. So we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. I'm going to bed. I know, Steve, it's early for you. Too bad. Sorry. This is a Will.
Well, this was Sean.
This
Was.
Until next week, everybody, stay safe, be nice, and keep it geeky.
Was.